Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emerald Mystery Radio. I'm Sky, and if you don't know, this is a channel that lets others know they are not alone when dealing with life struggles, day to day struggles, mental health struggles, all types of struggles. You are not alone. So, today I like to talk about working from home. So, this is a very, very interesting topic for me because of the experience that I have with working from home. It is so interesting. So, back in 2019, I started my college journey, and I knew that I had to find something that could support me and my son financially. I didn't have the means to travel anywhere because I didn't have a car, me personally. And I knew that I had to be flexible. I had to make something work. And it was also, I think, during the time of COVID. So I found a position through Indeed. At the time, there were a lot of different positions, but that's the one that actually got back to me because I was so eager, and just, I need this now. I need to do this now. I took that option without really paying attention to the requirements. I didn't really pay attention to what you would have to do every day, what was the scope, just the all outline of the job position. I just took it immediately. Going forward from around 2019, 2020 to 2026, work from home jobs are kind of harder to come by now from what I'm seeing. It is more difficult, not just work from home jobs, all types of jobs, to be honest. The job market, it does need some help. But anyways, yeah, so that is when I started my work from home journey. And through these years, I have learned a couple things, and that's what this video is going to be about. Just some tips and tricks that could possibly make your work from home journey easier, or if you are just getting into the field, you have no idea what's going to happen, just things that can make that process a little smoother for you. So my position is like a call center based position. So you're dealing with a lot of people, ups and downs, different attitudes, speaking to tons of different people a day. It can be a lot to handle. So as you're going into this position, one thing that I can say is don't take things to heart. Everybody in this world is going through their own different things, so you never know when you accept the call or when the call comes through, the energy that you're going to be getting from the person. It's no telling how they're going to be coming at you. And when you do get those calls, try your best not to take it to heart. And I know that that's so hard to actually do, because when I first started, everything was smooth for a couple days, and then boom, like it's like my company was holding off the bad calls until I got too deep into a position to where I was like, okay, yeah, I think I can do this is good. And then boom, but my first call that was bad, I got emotional. I got so emotional. I was crying. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Why are they talking to me like this? What did I do wrong? This, that, and whatever. I go to my team lead, and they're like, well, that kind of is something that comes with the job, so you're gonna have to make your own ways of coping with what's going on. And honestly, depending on the type of team leader or supervisor you have is gonna determine the type of support that you're gonna have at that position, I feel. When I say support, I mean like higher management type of support, because you can also have coworkers who are supporting you that can help you through it. But when it comes to higher management, HR, you want something done about it. It's kind of lackadaisical when it comes to higher ups and them standing up for you. They have a very lazy way of approaching things from my experience and what I have gone through. So yeah, try your best to breathe. And I know at times it can be emotional, of course. Sometimes it still gets emotional to me, but take your time. I really don't care about my metrics That's another thing. I don't really care about my metrics. I feel like I don't get paid enough to sit here and care about my metrics. Now, I will be professional, but I'm not going to sit here and down myself because I didn't say this word. I'm just not going to do that. I did that when I first started, and I did it so much and I to the point where I was obsessing over my metrics and my quality. I couldn't even enjoy my off days because I was so worried and anxious about what my score would be for the previous week. And I stopped caring, but still be professional, but just don't care as much. Don't look at it as much. We're all human. We all make mistakes. And as long as you know you're doing the basics for the job, that's all you should really be caring about. Because like I said, as people who are working in call centers, we already deal with enough. It's enough mental stress, it's enough anxiety, it's enough having to answer to these people daily and dealing with their issues, dealing with their negativity, dealing with their outbursts, dealing with all this stuff. That's enough. Don't put extra things on top of it if you don't have to. Just don't care. So with the company that I'm with now, there is so many different policy changes in a day. Like there's so many different things from when I started to now. So many different changes have taken place. And they just expect you to remember everything. That's why I say quality scores and metrics, they're bullshit. They're bullshit. It's like don't really pay attention to that. I understand that when you have a multi-million dollar corporation or whatever, you're gonna have to change things are gonna have to shift. But at the position that I have, things change almost daily. They're implementing all these different procedures, protocols, guidelines, all these different things. And to be honest, I don't even check my email. I don't check my work email. It's too much. If it's something that is immediate, that's for me to say, because usually how call centers work, you have a script that you have to stick to. So I feel like, okay, if it's not in my script that I'm seeing, notify me that there has been an update and I will keep an eye out for the script. But I'm not going through 100 corporate emails, 50 corporate emails to tell me, oh, we've added the word and to the script and you must say it. Or, oh, we've added the number 50 in the script and you must say it. Like, no, I'm not, no. It is not that deep and it is not that serious. Unless you're a 911 dispatcher. That's something that's a little bit that's a little bit different. But for all the other call center positions with all the other different companies in the world, that don't worry about it. Usually how I come back from it is, well, was it in the script? Was it listed in the script? As fast as you guys can update policies and procedures on the back end, don't be lazy, update it on the front end too so we can see it. So this is like the next thing that I wanted to talk about. When it comes to working from home, make your space as unique as you can. Make it to where when you walk into the room, you're calm, your energy is calm, or you're happy, or you're excited. Try to move things around, add things that are, reflective of you, that makes you smile, at least. That makes you smile. Get an office chair that is also comfortable to you, because it's no joke. Like working from home, you're gonna be in that same spot for over however many hours a day. And honestly, in my experience, recliners have been the best choice over an office chair because it's comfy. Like, at least if you're gonna be yelling and screaming at me, let me be comfortable, you know. So I would say a recliner or something that's very, very comfortable for you helps a lot. It helps me a lot. And then also a tip that I have, because the company that I work for, they're always listening to you. They have the option to listen to you whenever, which pissed me off so bad. So bad. Even if I wasn't taking a call, if it was downtime, they have the option to listen to you. So I learned the hard way that is a thing. So you can go to Dollar General or Walmart or whatever Dollar Tree, and get a headset, the one with the cord that you can just pop into your ear. If you have a computer or another tablet nearby, plug that in, put on your favorite show, your music. If it's instrumental music that keeps you calm, put it on through that headset and enjoy the whatever it is. That's exactly what I do. In between times, I watch shows, I listen to my music, and they can't hear it that way. So you're going to be protected and good that way. When you go on your breaks or your lunches, be sure to actually have the privacy settings up on your actual computer. So go to your settings, pin that settings bar tool to your toolbar. So then that way you can open it up and just type in mic. And once you type that in, turn off the privacy settings for it, or like where the microphone is off for all of the applications on your computer, so you can actually have your break or your lunch without randomly being monitored whenever they choose to monitor you. That's what I have been doing, and to be honest, from when I started doing that, I haven't been getting random messages about certain things that I would say or certain reactions that I would give. Everything just stopped after that. So I think that that is a way to kind of protect yourself when it comes to the ability of them being able to hear what you're doing in your downtime, in your free time, or in times where it's slow. And another tip that has worked for me, it's always good to have a quality noise canceling headset. But if you just are using the standard headsets that they provide you, or the other types of work from home headset, and you can still, like, you're still worried about some noises in the background. I work in my office or in my space. I have a TV, and what I do is I put on rain sounds, light rain sounds, and they'll be like 24-hour videos or 8-hour videos, and I'll just put that on, put it to the volume of 3 or 4, and that kind of muffles out the sounds that are going on in the background for me with the type of headset that I'm using, which is just the standard Logitech headsets that they have. Especially when my son was a lot younger, that really helped muffle out the sounds in the background. And if you have any worry about that, test it out, try it. Usually when you're working at a call center, they use some sort of software where you can test in the settings an audio call. So test it with the audio call and see how it sounds. See if it kind of distorts the background noises until you can get a better type of headset that worked for me. So yeah, these are just some tips that I have learned. And also try your best to come up with a daily mantra, daily affirmation that can ground you back to where you are, to understanding that this is just a job, this is just a position. I will not overstress myself, I will not overwork myself. There has been times where there have been over 100 calls or 100 things that needed to be done, and I chose myself. I see it, I'm not going to stress about it, I'm not going to be anxious about it. I'm going to tackle what I can, and what I can't, oh well. That's the type of attitude you have to have going into or having an existing job at a call center. And then another thing that I've noticed is, for my experience, again, the team leaders, the supervisors, they really don't like, once they get promoted, they don't like to have that hands-on responsibility. So as agents, we could be drowning in calls, tickets, or situations, however you want to call it, and they're just so damn lazy. They'll sit there and they'll send out announcements, they'll send out these little messages that you need to work faster, you need to work harder, but in the time that you're sending me those messages, you could be helping too. What are you doing? You're doing absolutely nothing. So that's why I say, do not overstress yourself, do not overwork yourself. Because if your team leaders and your supervisors aren't doing it, and they're being paid probably more than you as an agent, why the hell are you stressing about it and worrying about it? Approach it with that same attitude. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well, it's above my pay grade. When you start giving me bonuses and incentives and raises, how I need to be getting those raises and bonus income like y'all get, then that's when I'll start worrying about it. But until then, you're gonna have to take what you get. Call center jobs have a super high turnover rate. So if you've been there for a long time, you've been grinding, or however you want to call it, providing good professional customer service, because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Your professionalism matters more than your numbers. How professional are you? Because they don't want to lose professionalism. That's customer service. So with the high turnover rates, and if you have good, amazing, exceptional customer service, they really don't want to lose you. They really don't want to lose you. People are speeding through these call center jobs like crazy, and they they don't want to lose you at the end of the day. So they think they have the upper hand with, oh, you must meet these metrics, you must do this, you must do that. They don't. They don't even want to do the job that they're pressuring you and pushing you to work harder, to do this, do that. They don't even want to do it as your higher ups. So, yeah, these are just little tips, little tricks that I've seen, that I've noticed. And if you are going through a call center job, use it as a stepping stool. Don't use it as something that you're going to be there for super, super, super long term, especially if it's a job that you don't like. If you're comfortable in it and you know that it's for you, that's exactly what you want to do, then yes. But if it's something that you got into it, you don't really like it, don't set a goal to be there for longer than, I would say 2 years. Maybe even that's high for someone, but don't set it, like, see it in your head, okay, I'm going to be here for long term. Because to be honest, call center jobs are just stepping stones for careers, for life improvements, because it's mentally draining, physically draining. It's not really worth it to stay long term at a call center job. You're not going to be stuck in that position forever. You're going to get better, things are going to get better, things are going to change for the benefit of you. So yeah, this was more, I guess, like a experience type of video. But also, like I said, if you're going through something like this, you're not alone. Stay true to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay. You don't need to be perfect. Don't worry about what these people are saying. Don't worry about people who are judging you, whether it be family, coworkers, supervisors, whoever. Don't worry about it. Everything's working out for our good. You got this. And until next time, stay natural.